it's sad. And two women that I know of, their homes burnt. Two women who came forward. Now, there haven't been any um, there haven't been any talks of foul play or intentionally set or anything like that. I just think that it's awful coincidental that two women would have their places burned down while they were on house arrest. That just seems awful suspicious, doesn't it? Miss Cora, I'm sorry. Hello, Miss Elizabeth. Little old me all the way from the little island, Jersey, the home of the beautiful Jersey cows. Wow. Well, that's cool. Cat Ride. This channel has made me want to get involved locally. Very small county here in Arkansas. We are very poor. County people need help. Absolutely. And we need more options on the ballot. I know it's awful scary to put your name on there and to run for an office, especially, I think about Mickey a lot. And I think about when he ran for sheriff, and he was just so proud, and him and his family were out there campaigning every day, and they wore them bright red t-shirts that said Steins for sheriff. And, Mickey was just such a beloved guy in this county. Now, I wasn't very close at all with any of them, but we had a lot of mutual friends, and a lot of people thought really, really highly of him. And I've spoke to him several times over the years. And I remember the difference in him when he started running for the office and after he won to at the end. The last time I spoke to him, it might not have been the last time. It was the last time I saw him face to face and had a conversation with him. I had to go down to the sheriff's department, and I asked him how he was doing, and stuff. And he's like, I'm done. I'm out of here. This was absolutely not what he thought it was going to be. And he was pretty disgusted, to say the least. He was pretty disgusted, but he didn't tell me anything, of what he was going through at all. But looking back on that conversation now, it has a lot different meaning for me now. And I can't imagine what he was going through and what he was fighting against. I just don't know. There's two options here. Mickey could have been just as guilty as the rest of them in what was going on, an active participant, or he could have been more on the sidelines, more of an observer, but a participant when he had to be, and he didn't have no other choice. But either way, he knew what was going on. Either way. And who was he going to go to? Now that he was in trouble and he was getting ready to go down, all this was coming down on his head. Who was he supposed to go to? Was the governor going to help him? Was the attorney general going to help him? Was the AOC going to help him? Was the DOC going to help him? Who was going to help him? FBI? State police? He called the state police and asked them to come and investigate, and they said no. They said no. When the Attorney General's office came and finally did an investigation and interviewed everybody, Ben got 6 months in his own jail. And then his wife got a promotion up in judge's courtroom, or up in the upstairs. So he saw right in his face, it was through right in his face, that there wasn't nothing going to be done to help him. Why? Why did Ben get such loyalty? Why did Ben get such favorable treatment? What did Ben know, or what about Ben would give him that level of protection and support? Why? It's a big question, ain't it? I pray my grandchildren go to trade schools. They can own their own businesses before paying back student loans for a degree in fields. Yep, already oversaturated and not hiring. Absolutely. Do you know how many people they threw through our criminal justice program down there? And they weren't going to hire none of us women. None of us that came out of that program. Well, I can't say that because they did hire. They gave one girl an internship down there at judge's office, and buddy, her favorite, best, let's just say she liked to wear real low cut blouses, and her tatas were right up in everybody's face all the time. So that kind of had the light bulb go off whenever they wouldn't let me in with my Bible, but they let her in with her unbuttoned blouse. All right, let's get back over here to this. Howard Keith Hall, the grand jury charges. Background, number 1. At all relevant times, Howard Keith Hall was the county attorney of Pike County, Kentucky. Number 2, at all relevant times, county attorneys were members of the Kentucky Unified Prosecutorial System, governed and funded by the Prosecutors Advisory Council, PAC, based in Frankfort, Kentucky. At all relevant times, county attorneys had several responsibilities, including attending the district court, prosecuting criminal cases in the county district court, attending and representing the fiscal court, collecting delinquent taxes, and handling child support enforcement. In addition, county attorneys were not prohibited from engaging in the private practice of law, provided they did not act as counsel in any case against the interests of the county or serve as defense counsel in any criminal prosecution in any state or federal court in Kentucky. I've often wondered how all of these county attorneys are able to get by with working as a county attorney and working in private practice. I often wondered about the conflicts there. So this explains a little bit to us, doesn't it?